Interesting. Okay, hello, you guys. I'm recording now. Okay, so first thing I'm going to do, like I said, is I'm going to call Holly, and then I will talk to you guys. Here we go. Been a while since I've had to call someone. Uh-oh. Shoot. Let's try this again. Maybe she's on the other line.
Sorry, I can hear now. I can hear.
You can hear now?
Yeah, I don't know if you're talking to me or...
Okay, so she's busy, so I will call her after. So, Amy, I'm going to start with you because there's a lady right here, and I feel like you're going to throw up.
Yeah.
This is your anxiety I'm feeling, hey?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, honey. I think this is mom, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. So let's do this connection exercise, okay? Actually, hold on one second. I think this is her calling me right now. Hold on. That's okay, but I just started to do another reading because I thought you were busy. So let me do this girl and then I'll come right back to you, okay? Sounds good. Thank you. Okay, bye. Okay, are you ready?
Yeah.
All right, so both feet flat on the floor.
Mm-hmm.
I want you to close your eyes, and then I want you to take a deep breath, and I want you to picture that deep breath starting at your big toe, slowly pulling it all the way up through your body, and then I want you to blow it directly towards me and give me a minute to focus.
All right.
Interesting. Okay. So yeah, this is definitely your mom. There is a very strong mother figure, and I must have talked to her a few times before because she's not interested in validating for me. She's like, get right to it. She's got a list of things she wants to know. So let's go.
Mm-hmm.
You know what's interesting is she's taking me back to something. Oh man, I'm feeling a bit of like an asshole right now because sometimes things happen so fast in my life, and there's so many spirit in my head that they remove my thoughts, and so it's hard to keep track of my own life sometimes. But she's reminding me that there was a text that I think it was you that sent me a number of weeks ago about something going on with somebody that you were wondering, where is he? What's going on? Is he dead?
Yeah, that'd be my child's father, but that's like a different drama now. He's well, like it's right now really bad. He did end up coming back. He's at his mom's house, whatever, having his own issues, ignoring us.
Here's the thing. Your mom is bringing this up because what she showed me, hon, was she showed me that situation, and then she showed me the train. Now, the train is my symbol for momentum of thought, okay? So what I mean by that is that our thoughts have momentum. So they can be going positive or they can be going negative. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
When you are thinking in the past and you are thinking in anxiety and worry and that kind of thing, your thoughts are going in the negative momentum. They're going down the wrong way of the track. When you're thinking positive and moving forward, your thoughts are going on the right way of the track. Now, this incident with this gentleman kind of derailed you for a little while, she's saying, because you were kind of moving forward, and then all of a sudden it like jerked you back. So your thoughts were going backwards again. And that caused a number of little hiccups in your life.
Yeah, that's funny. That's exactly what I've been saying to him too. I was like, we were just fine before you decided to come back and put me through this all over again.
But this, I want you to look at this as an extraordinary blessing, okay, Amy? Because what you're doing right now is you are learning how to, if you can control your thoughts and keep your life going on that positive trajectory, even in a situation like this, then you can do it for anything. This is just training you. Your mom is so incredibly proud of you. She said that you switched it around like that. It did not take you very long this time to switch that around.
No, it didn't. I've been saying that too.
That's what she said. She's like, focus on how quickly you switched that around. Yes, you kind of went into some old behaviors and thought patterns, but you spiraled that around very quick.
I did. Yeah, I've been saying that too. Like every time he does this or every time anything, it just gets easier and easier.
She's so freaking proud of you. She's like, deep breaths, honey. She's showing me baby steps and breadcrumbs. That growth happens in baby steps and breadcrumbs. Then she shows me your hair. I don't know what this is. She's like, don't worry about the hair. We're going to get it done. Just ask me. I'll help you out with this.
I just like dyed it a horrible red. I'm not kidding.
See, I can't even see you, hun. Your mom knows this, not me. She's with you right now. See, what they try to do is prove that they're in the room with you and that they see everything that's going on, right? She knows.
Yeah.
She loves that. She says, get happy, just be funny. It's supposed to make you laugh.
So there is another thing, like I just found out I'm pregnant. So that's like, I don't know what to do about that because his dad, like their dad.
Uh-oh, hello? You just cut out. Oh no, I can't hear you.
I don't think I can handle just us. Never mind. How am I supposed to take care of 2 kids by myself? But I don't think I can handle having an abortion because I'm just the type of person that would kill me. Like,
it did me, honey. I'll tell you that right now. I am, not that I want to sway you or anything, but I did that myself a number of years ago, and it derailed me for a huge long time. So if you're even a little bit sensitive about that, I do not recommend it whatsoever because it can take you back.
Yeah, and like it's like I know I'll adapt and figure it out like I always do. But
this is why she's showing me that she's in the room with you right now. This is why she's saying, get your thoughts moving forward. She's saying you're going to be an amazing mom again. And even if you don't want to have this child in your life, there's adoption, there's other things, but I don't see you going that route. I'll be honest with you. I see
I could never.
I see a blessing in disguise, sweetie. You know what you're going to do? You're going to be stronger. You're going to be smarter. You're going to not make the same mistakes after this. I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
She's already hanging out with the soul of that child on that side. She needs you to know that whatever you decide to do, that she's right by your side. And that she said, listen, your thoughts around this are a little bit tainted by your past experiences. So in the past, you were not able to handle this kind of stuff on your own. But in the present, you are not alone. You are a little bit in the process of removing people that are no longer good for you. And so it leaves a little bit of an empty feeling for a while. But what happens is that right after, it's all of these people that are going to be good for you, that will love you up the way that you deserve. They start flowing into your life. She said that's exactly where you are. There is some good people. During this challenge that you are going to go through now, let's call the pregnancy a challenge, okay? Because it's going to be different than you wanted to do it. So that's what makes it a challenge, right? But here's the thing. When you go through that challenge, you are going to meet other warriors that are going to inspire you and that are going to change the trajectory of your life. You are going to see yourself on the other side of this challenge as a warrior. And now you will be able to help other people in the same situation. She doesn't want you to think about this situation as something that is terrible for you. She wants you to look at it as, wow, this is a new adventure and I can't wait to see where this goes. Because, sweetheart, you are not alone. I want you to understand, you are not alone. Your mom's taking me back to that moment where you sent that text. Oh my God, is he okay? Is he alive? Is he dead? And I did not answer you. I was driving at the time, I think, or sleeping or something. I don't know. I couldn't answer at the time. And then I forgot about it until she's telling me right now. But she said that when you put that question out there, she gave you the answer very quickly after.
Yeah, I found out that he was fine like within a few hours after that, I think.
That's exactly what I'm telling you, because that's how it works. Your mom's not gone. She can't talk to you with this physical body, but when you say to her, Mom, this is what I need to know if he's alive or dead. And then you wrote it down. And when you write things down, that's what we are spelling, right? Well, we call magic spells, because what we put out there comes back into the universe. So when you write it down, you are spelling. That's literally all you got to do to navigate into the future. So you tell your mom, this is what I want. You write it down on paper. This is what I want. And then watch her show up and provide it for you. Watch her guide you through the flames of these fires without you getting even a little bit burned.
Yeah.
said, this has the potential to, when you get onto the other side of this, honey, and you see how well you did, and because she's showing me the hair growth thing here. So when they are showing me hair growth, that's my symbol for you're in the process of growth. But if you get up every day and you look in the mirror and you're like, where's the growth? You're never going to see it because you don't see, like, you get your hair cut and you get up the next day, you don't see a difference, right? Even a week from now, you might not see much difference. But a month, 2 months, you look back, you see huge growth, right?
Yeah.
You are growing in tiny little baby steps every single day, and she's so incredibly proud of you. She's talking about the motherhood changes that you've made recently around being a mom, and she's like beating her chest like a gorilla, which is my symbol for pride. And there's something about staying home and you can do it. And she's like, look at this house, I am so proud of you. Did you just clean your house like top to bottom or something?
Yeah, I have been.
You know what? I feel a similar vibration to me. I want you to understand something. When I was going through the greatest traumas of my life, I almost became a hoarder. It was extremely hard to keep my house together because when your insides are all muddled and crazy, your outsides just match that, right? So when you take charge and you start cleaning up your house, that helps clean up your mind. And she's talking about being so extremely proud of you for this. She's like, just keep going. One foot in front of the other. You're going to be fine. I promise you, you're going to be fine.
Yeah.
She's like, just please don't think you're going to be alone because she's with you. She's showing me Mother's Day and she's giving you the biggest bouquet of flowers. She's like, haha, she's like teasing you. Haha, happy Mother's Day. What better present than an actual baby that makes you a mother?
Yeah.
And you have a little boy, don't you?
Yeah.
Because, no, I don't want to say that. She wants me to tell you, but I don't know. Do you want to know?
Yeah.
Well, I would say that take this with a grain of salt because I have about an 80%, I would say, accuracy rate because I feel the energy of the soul, right? So sometimes we can have very feminine males and very masculine female feelings, but I'm telling you right now, this feels like a little girl.
Yeah, and I feel that too.
Your mom's like, you can name her after me, sweetie. You can name her after me.
Stop. I literally have, like, I've been saying that since I was pregnant with Mason. If it was a girl, her name's going to be her name. I was going to name, like, I'm naming my daughter, if I have one, her name.
Please know she's incredibly proud of you. This is not a failure, sweetheart. This was a lesson that you learned the hard way and an amazing gift that you didn't even know you wanted until they placed her in your arms.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, she's so proud of you. She's like, now you start telling yourself how proud you are and stop telling yourself you're a failure. And I promise you, you're going to feel better. You start telling yourself, I freaking got this. And I got a mama on the other side who is not going to let me down. She's going to show up for me every single time and make this easier. You're going to feel her presence if you keep talking to her that way, okay?
Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome. I hope that was helpful, sweetie.
It was, thank you.
You're welcome. Okay.
Talk to you next time. I
will talk to you soon. And she's like, say hi to your brother. Say hi to your brother.
Yeah.
That's so funny. Okay. So I'm going to give Miss Holly a call back here. Here we go.
So sorry about that, Tracy.
That's okay. That's okay. How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. You got to learn how to use Zoom, honey.
I do, but my laptop's dead.
That's okay. You can use it on your phone too. And what it does is it just makes it easier for us to hear you because it's a little harder to hear on the phone. I got to put the microphone down and do you know what I mean?
Oh, that's totally fair. Okay, last time I promise I'll do Zoom.
That's all good. It's just easier for you too because then you can hear me better. And you can turn the camera off and you can even use a fake name if you want, whatever you want to do.
Okay.
Awesome. Okay, let's do this. Your dad, I've been seeing him all morning. Let's do this. Both feet flat on the floor. I want you to close your eyes. And then I want you to take a deep breath, picturing that deep breath starting at your big toe, slowly pulling it all the way up through your body. And I want you to blow it straight towards me and give me a minute to focus. Well, that's interesting. So he steps forward with his mother, I believe, the mother figure that's on the other side. It's not your mom, it's his mom, correct?
Yeah.
They step forward together, and I heard the song "Celebrate Good Times." Come on! I'm seeing balloons. I'm seeing celebrations. I'm not sure what's going on. Do you understand that?
I think so.
What is going on? What are you celebrating? Because your dad is like dancing, and I'm like, I don't know what's going on. I'm not in your life.
I got engaged.
Oh my God, they're so excited. He did propose.
He did.
Oh, your dad was so right there. And your grandma's like, see, we'll do this the right way. She's teasing because I know that you're trying to get pregnant, have baby as well. So she's like, oh no, we'll have marriage, then baby. That's how it works, right? They're showing me. Were you outside, hun? Because I can smell the grass.
When it happened, yes.
When he proposed, you were outside.
Yes.
That's what I'm saying, because they're taking me there and they're like, I can feel the excitement, like the old, like, oh, watch what I'm saying, like Grandma Gushy kind of, oh my God, and all I can smell is the grass. And so that's their way of letting you know that they were there with you, because I wouldn't know where he proposed, right? She's like, by the way, I helped him with that ring because he wanted to get a tiny one and I got him to get the bigger one. That's so funny. What is this? He's replaced or we upgraded, which is interesting, but she's focusing on the diamond, or maybe not the diamond, but she's telling me I got that a little bit wrong. I don't know what she means. He was going to get one, but he didn't. He got the bigger one or the better one, maybe. Do you know what she's talking about?
He got the one I picked out.
He was going to pick one out first, and then you said, no, I like this one better. Is that how that went down?
Something like that. I kind of shrieked and almost cried when I saw this one. So
that's exactly what she's trying to show me then. Because she wants you to know that she was with you. She aligned you with that one because it just feels so perfect.
It does, and it actually has some blue sapphires in it, which is actually her birthstone.
No wonder. See, this is what I love about the dead. Your grandma does not come forward every single time, does she?
No.
Hardly ever, actually. Your dad dominates. Your dad brought her forward today, and she's the one that's talking about being with you and you're picking out the ring, and you just happen to have her blue sapphires in it. Oh my gosh, I got goosebumps up and down my whole body. She's so excited. She's like, that's okay. We got a whole year to plan. So you're going to do this next summer?
Well, originally I was wanting to do it this summer, but he doesn't want to, so we'll probably do it next year.
That's probably why she said, that's okay. We'll just do it next summer. I love how they answer as if, because you didn't tell me that. So she just answers according to as if you had told her that.
Right.
Oh, she's so excited for you. She's like, this is what you needed, because when you relax and you're all excited, you see, you have an entire year to plan this wedding. An entire year to start picking out decorations and halls and dresses and oh my gosh, all the stuff that goes with it. I really feel like they're wanting you to just savor each and every moment. They don't want you to get up there and just wolf down the meal kind of thing, right? They want you to savor each and every moment and enjoy the happiness, because when you are in that state of happiness, you are attracting a whole bunch more happiness to you. And I'm just seeing things starting to change, like joy coming more and more and more and more. And then she put the job in his hand. Did he just get a job?
No, that was actually something I wanted them to talk about, because he did apply for what he thought was his dream job, and we changed our minds. It wasn't like, oh my God, if you get it, we're like, nope, that's his job. And we just kept envisioning it, and then he didn't get it. So he was a little disappointed, but he's like, okay, let's vote for a day and pick ourselves back up. There we go.
So when that happens, I know this sounds crazy, but that's where you get excited. Because when a situation like that happens, and you can understand that that's not happening to you, it's happening for you, then that means that if you didn't get what you thought you wanted, that means God has something even better, and it's just around the corner. And what your loved ones were saying was that this gives you something else to focus on, the wedding, so that you don't worry about that. And when you are in that vibration of happiness, joy, and see, focusing on a wedding kind of makes you feel abundant, right? It makes you feel in love. It makes you feel That's so funny. She's saying abundant, abundant, abundant. Because is somebody else helping with the wedding, like money wise? Is his parents going to help pay for it?
We haven't really discussed that.
I think they are.
We were enjoying this for the month.
Oh, they don't even know yet?
No, they do, but everyone's like, oh, when are you setting a date? And it's like, honestly, we were just enjoying each other for the month, maybe even this month, and then we'll like, okay, now we'll kind of talk about it.
Oh, his mom is feeling so excited. Like, did she scream when you told her? Like, I'm hearing a screech. Yeah. I'm hearing like a, ah!
Yeah.
Oh my God, they're so excited. They were with you. Please know this is exactly what you're supposed to be doing. Don't sweat the redirection. Obviously, I want you to remember God can see things, and your loved ones, your dad and your grandma, they can, and all of his loved ones that are over here knocking at the door going, can we talk? And I'm like, nope. They want you to know that this is that just redirection, that they can see things that you can't see. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And therefore, this was protection. And there's something really amazing coming around the corner. When you are in that vibration of abundance and joy and love and happiness and peace, you pull in a bunch of situations that will make you feel that way. Oh, they love you so much. They're pulling their energy back. They're jumping up and down again with the celebration and the balloons. And your dad's like, just keep doing what you're doing. He's like, I can't wait to talk next month.
Yeah, John's very excited. He's like, we're so close. He's like, I feel it for everything. He's like, we're getting pregnant, we're getting married, for everything. He's like, we're so close. Like, I can feel it. I'm like, all right.
Goosebumps up and down my body. You weren't quite here for the reading before because you're on the phone. However, I was telling the girl before you, there is a magic in writing things down, because that's why we call it spelling. Because when you write things down, they contain an energy that goes out into the universe, just like a magic spell. So write down your gratitude for your life. Write down how thankful you are and how much you are enjoying every single morsel of this experience. And write about how every single thing that you appreciate about this experience and how excited you are to meet your child when they come. And I'm telling you, that is literally magic. And you're going to see those things start pouring in.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Oh, I can't wait, honey. I can't wait. I can't wait to talk to you next month. Have a great rest of your month.
You too. Happy Mother's Day to you as well.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right. Bye-bye, hon. Awesome. Okay, Penny, I'm coming to you. Is that Chloe that came on? Did I see that right? Hello, Chloe. Good to see you. Okay, Penny.
Okay.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. I don't remember who your loved ones are, but as soon as I said your name, there's a couple people that stood here and they were like, it's so cute. They got really excited for a second there. Been a bit since I talked to you, hey?
Yeah, it has. Yeah, probably a little over a month and a half now.
Interesting. Okay, let's do this. They're so excited. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, so what I want you to do is put both feet flat on the floor. Then I want you to close your eyes and I want you to take a deep breath, picturing that deep breath starting at your big toe, slowly pulling it all the way up through your body and then blow it directly towards me, and to give me a minute to focus. Wow, okay. Interesting, Penny. Okay, so I got an interesting puzzle dump coming through. You know what I mean by puzzle dump, right?
Yep, sure do.
So right away, I'm feeling a father figure, and I don't think this is mother. I think it's grandmother figure because she goes one above.
Okay.
And then behind them, I see this giant angel. And I'm like, that's interesting. And so when I question it, it's kind of like I feel the layers of your life kind of unpeeling like an onion, and this beautiful core emerging, almost like a flower blooming. I don't know how to explain this energy. You've definitely been going through some change recently, correct?
I don't know. I've been working a ton. There hasn't been a lot of change recently, just like so much work.
Whew, goodness sakes. You better be prepared then, because I'm feeling things being peeled away. So wait, hold on a second. If this is a recent, well, it has to be within the last year. If you haven't gone through a process of removing things out of your life that no longer serve you and restructuring your life, then that is what is about to happen.
I did make one decision. I'm stepping back from Girl Guides. I've been a Girl Guide leader for like 16 years now, and it's just it's taken over my life, and I'm exhausted, and it's just no longer happy and fun, which makes me sad. So yeah, I had just told them that I was stepping back from that. So
perfect. I want to stay there. Yes, because that's why I would feel it like peeling back an onion and being able to emerge with the beautifulness inside. Because when you said that it had taken over your life, that's the way it's kind of coming across to me. It's like it swallowed you up almost. You know what I mean? And so it's peeling back all of it so that you can be who you really are. That's an important decision, because who's this lady that's stepping forward? She goes above you, one above, like I said. I asked her to validate again. She's not quite happy about that because she said she's validated 1,000,000 times before. I think this is grandma.
Yeah, it could be one of my grandmas. They're both gone. So
is your dad also gone, sweetie?
Yeah,
I thought so. So this is dad and his mom, because they're both coming through together. And did he smoke?
Yeah, for many years.
Yeah, I can smell the cigarette smoke around them as well. He's like, thanks for ratting me out, Tracy. She thought I quit. Oh, that's so funny. They're talking about being really proud of you because they said that you're kind of stubborn. They had to stress you out to the max before you would even make that decision, because you knew you should have made this decision, I think, a year before you made it, or 6 months before you made it.
Yeah.
They're like, listen, we don't want to have to stress you out that bad. We just want you to be able to follow the subtleties of the universe. And then this is the other thing I was seeing in the puzzle dump, is that your senses are starting to awaken. So I'm seeing things like dreams. I'm seeing the analogy that they give me is that, so most people in this world have 5 senses, right? Sight, touch, taste, smell. What am I missing? Sound. But those are our physical senses. We all have a huge amount of other senses that we've just never been taught how to use. So they're showing me like the nose in the bakery, which is an analogy where it goes like this. 2 people go into a bakery who've never experienced scent before. And all of a sudden the scent kicks in for one person and they're like, oh my gosh, there's bread cooking. I know there's bread cooking. And the other person's like, you're crazy. I can't see it, touch it, feel it, hear it. There's no bread cooking. And how do you know that? And they're like, I don't know. I can pick the vibrations up somehow. I know there's bread cooking. The person that doesn't have the use of scent would be looking at you like, you're freaking crazy, lady. But you would be right? Because you pick it up through your nose. You could smell it. They're talking about you smelling certain, for example, a bunch of different things in your world, that your senses are starting to come alive, that there is a bunch of, they're showing me the sun card. This is going to be an intensely happy summer for you. And it's because of some of the decisions that you made. I think that Girl Guides thing is a big one. They keep showing me peeling off that layer. It's almost like it restricted you from being able to enjoy your summers and enjoy your free time. You were always like chained. Do you know what I mean?
100%.
And do you understand the dreams or the knowingness and not understanding really what's going on with you?
No, that part I don't really understand.
Let me break this down, because we're used to seeing things in a physical way. So our brains don't just understand it. It's kind of like if you drive past a sign of Chinese and you don't speak Chinese, you're not going to resonate with it, right?
Yeah.
So have you been seeing repeating numbers?
Numbers?
Yes.
No.
I'm seeing them. You're not. Your dad is like, knock, knock. Hello, Tracy, teach her the basics. We're trying to talk to her. I'm seeing waking up in the middle of the night.
Yeah. I started taking like these melatonin gummies to help me sleep because I was always waking up in the middle of the night.
Yeah, but see, that's when they're knocking at the door. See, in the middle of the night is when the rest of the world is sleeping. So the vibrations of the world go down, and your ability to feel and sense your loved ones goes up because there's less distractions around, right? So that's when they will wake you up. When you keep waking up in the middle of the night like that, that is your loved ones and your guides. And that's why you have the angel here, because he's saying, listen, Penny, we are trying to get across to you that there is a lot more to this world than just this third dimensional reality. And we are trying to talk to you, but we can't talk to you with a physical body. We have to utilize synchronicity and cooperative incidences to bring you the messages that you need. But I also feel like they're trying to line you up with something that you've been asking for. There's something you're trying to create, or something that you kind of, it's faint. It's like this idea in the background of something you've kind of wanted to do, but you didn't know if you could. You didn't know if you were brave enough, or you didn't know if you had the tools, or I don't know. It just feels kind of inaccessible, but it's there. And what they're doing, the reason why they keep waking you up is they're trying to get your attention and say, listen, we can help you, but you have to pay attention to our language. When you see that Chinese lettering on the bus stop sign, stop, look at it, pay attention to it, and take a picture and look it up and find out what it means. Do you know what I mean?
Okay.
There is no such thing as random, chance, or fluke in this universe. Those, I don't even know how they got into the vocabulary. If we believe that, then we are depriving ourselves of the beautiful knowledge of knowing that we are loved by a huge, vast amount of people and beings on the other side that are here. We all have a team. Your team is trying to wake you up.
Yeah. Okay.
Stop taking the melatonin, and when they wake you up at 2 a.m., get up and go, okay, I'm here. What do you want to know? Or what do you want to tell me? And then just close your eyes, put your hand over your heart, and then take a deep breath. I want you to do this with me right now, and I want you to feel the resonance of this. Everybody who's watching, I want you to do this right now, because when you are in a moment of uncertainty, or you're trying to go forward, or anything like this will help enormously to take the anxiety out of the thought, right? Because your work is producing a lot of thought anxiety. Do you understand that?
Oh, yeah.
All right, so here's what I want you to do. Sit with your hand over your heart. And then I want you to take a deep breath in. And as you take a deep breath in, I want you to visualize that breath as being the most positive, cleansing, loving breath in the universe. And it just comes through you and flows through your body. And then as you exhale any kind of confusion, negativity, anything that does not serve you, you exhale. And then I want you to repeat after me. And we're going to say this 3 times. So repeat after me. I command my spirit.
I command my spirit.
To take the thoughts from my head.
To take the thoughts from my head.
And place them in my heart.
And place them in my heart.
I command my spirit.
I command my spirit.
To take the thoughts from my head.
To take the thoughts from my head.
And place them in my heart.
And place them in my heart.
Now one more time with force. I command my spirit to take the thoughts from my head and place them in my heart.
I command my spirit to take the thoughts from my head and place them in my heart.
Deep breath in. And as you exhale, you say 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Now just sit for a minute. Do you feel the energy change?
I think so.
Very subtle, because you're not used to it yet. It's very profound for me. I can feel it very deeply. I'm sure Chloe can too, because she's a little bit connected like me. But you are going to start waking up. The more you do this, the more magic is going to start happening in your world, and your work will not stress you out. It's interesting because your dad just said he needed you to have this exercise because you're about to shine in your work. Whatever you are doing for work, you are really good, because your dad is saying, listen, you just get stressed sometimes. And when you get stressed, then you're not able to perform the way that you normally would perform, right?
Yeah.
So he said that's why he wants you to understand that exercise, because when you do that, it will eliminate the power of the anxious thoughts, and it takes them and places them in your heart. and your heart has brain cells in it as well. And it allows you to process that information through a filter of love and peace and abundance. And then you don't get stressed out.
Awesome. I like that.
He knows what you need. He loves you so much. He's like, sweetie, I am right here. He's like talking about your apartment. Are you moving or did you just move? What is he like doing? He's like, we can change this. We can change this.
No, we're not moving, but there's a bunch of stuff we want to do to our house. We've lived here for a while now, but we want to fix up a bunch of things and change some stuff. We were just looking at a new dishwasher today. So like just a bunch of stuff.
So he knows. He
Yeah.
definitely knows. Please know he's here. He's guiding you towards what you wanted. And he just said, by the way, he's like, do you remember what she said to that girl before about writing it down, spelling it? He's like, make sure you do that and keep asking him for help because he will guide you to exactly what you need. Even if you don't have the words to describe what you need. He's like, that's what that heart exercise was. You didn't even know exactly what you needed other than you wanted because you love your job. I can feel that. You just don't want to be stressed about it sometimes, but you didn't even know how to ask for that piece or how to make peace out of that. So he's like, listen, I know what you need. I will bring you exactly what you need because I'm still here.
Yeah.
And then is there a birthday coming up around you? Because he's giving you the rose, which is my symbol for birthday, anniversary, or something that happens once a year.
It's my anniversary in, oh gosh, what day is it even? I'm lost. I think it's in like 6 days.
So he knows. See, he knows. He's like, let's have a barbecue.
Nice. Yeah.
Aw, I hope this helped, Penny.
It did. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Awesome.
Okay.
Have a good day.
You too, hon. Okay, Miss Chloe, did you want me to read you? Yes.
Yeah. Time.
Yes, I think this is a good idea because I know yesterday was a special day. Are you keeping your camera off? Oh no, that was an accident.
Yeah, sorry.
That's okay. All right, so I do know a lot about you. So here's the thing, because I know so much about you and your life, I was going to say spirit and it just about came out Shane, just like automatically. But then what's funny is that you have a grandmother that's like pushing him out of the way and saying, get out of here, I want to talk too. So that's funny. Let's do this. Can you put your feet on the floor for me for a minute?
Yeah.
Thank you. All right, so both feet flat on the floor. I want you to close your eyes and then I want you to take a deep breath, picturing that deep breath starting at your big toe, slowly pulling it all the way up through your body and blow it directly towards me and give me a minute to focus. Yeah. All right, get comfy. So Shane's energy is coming forward right away. Oh gosh. What is this? Slow this down. He's being very playful and a little bit inappropriate, honey. He's talking about, do you remember what we were talking about before as far as baby cereal?
Yeah.
He's going, let's go. What's going on? Are we doing this? Let's go. Let's go. What's going on? So you haven't done this yet, have you? He's with you in the shower, just so you know. He was with you all day yesterday, all day the day before. Like I said, I know that this is where it gets a little bit tricky for me to read, kind of, because I know that you did a lot of things to honor him. So when he shows me that sign of honoring, I'm like, yeah, duh, give me something I don't know.
Yeah.
He's like showing me something that, did the balloon almost fly away or something? He's like, it flew away. It flew away.
It went so high, like so high it disappeared.
What is this though? Like a balloon, or is this that? I know I saw a Chinese lantern.
Yeah.
Is that what he's talking about?
It literally flew like it went so high you couldn't see it anymore. Like it disappeared in the sky.
You understand the message in that? Because it came back, right?
No.
It's just gone completely.
It's completely gone. It went in the sky and it never came back.
not supposed to work like that, right? It's supposed to go up and come back down.
I have no idea. I've never used one before, but I didn't think that it went that high. Like it went so high that it disappeared. Like you could see the light go so far that it became like a speck and then it was gone.
Do you hear what you're saying? Sounds so metaphoric. It's just like him. He got so high that you couldn't see him anymore, but he's still here. He said that's the last of it, right? We're closing that door now. He said he's talking about the writing that you did. And I feel like this was like a purge to get this out of my system now. And he's like, that is so amazing because you're going to start moving forward. And then I'm seeing a bunch of writing for moving forward. It's like I'm seeing from dark to light. You used to write about all your dark feelings and how you like how negative you felt and your sadness. And you're not doing that anymore. He's like showing me how proud he is of you for changing that. Because if you write all that, then you're creating more of it. He's talking about the good stuff you're writing.
Yeah, I want to go off. Like usually I would just like go on like Facebook and like rant about like how pissed off I am, and I haven't done that.
That's so amazing. He's proud of you for that. That's a huge step. You have to understand that's a huge step because ranting and venting is a bad habit that we have, right? When we do that, we are like puking and it just comes right back to us even bigger. So when you vent in a positive way, then you get the positive stuff back. But that's not always easy to go from having those kind of negative feelings and then changing them into positive. That's what he's trying to say. What you're doing is you're not just pushing those negative feelings down and ignoring them. You're transforming them. You're still writing about them, but you're writing about them in a positive way. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah, in a different way. Yeah.
So you're still talking about the experience, but instead of saying, this is terrible, I can't believe this is happening, my life sucks, I'm in so much pain, you're saying things like, you know what, I'll get through this, and it's a challenge, and I'm going to overcome this, and life is going to get better. And so you're still talking about what you're going through, but you're talking about it in a way, and you're producing the sounds and the energies and the vibrations in a way that will bring you positivity.
Yeah.
He's talking about the girls and shoes again. Did you just order them shoes as well? Somebody's shoes are too small. He's like, they don't fit this year. We need new shoes. We need new shoes.
Mm-hmm.
You must have.
Yeah, Elena's obsessed with wearing the shoes. Elena's obsessed with wearing the shoes that he got her last year. She calls them like the daddy shoes, and she like doesn't want to get rid of them, but they're like way too small. And she'll like force them on her foot because he got them for her.
That's why he's bringing it up. And that's what I love. I know a lot of details about your life, but you didn't tell me that. So he's saying, go look on Amazon, do what you got to do, find her another pair of shoes and just replace them. And then she's going to think it's magic. She'll get up and she'll put her feet in. She'll be like, oh, mommy, they fit. They fit my feet. Daddy made them fit. And he's good with that. He loves how you keep him alive in their life. To them, he's not as gone as he was before. With all these little things that you do, they know he's still around. They know that he's protecting them, and he's thanking you for that.
Yeah.
He said, baby steps, you're getting through this one step at a time. You might not be where you want to be yet, but you're not where you were.
True.
He said, when you see that stuff, because he's showing me what you sent to me earlier, which I didn't have time to respond to, but he said, when you see that stuff, he wants you to turn it off and look somewhere else. I want you and I've had a lot of talks, right? And you know what happened to my oldest son, right? And I also let you know that the person that hurt him was never held to justice.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm telling you, sweetie, if I got up every single day since then, 20 years later, focusing on what they were doing and who they were talking to and what they were saying and being pissed off of what they were saying, I would go literally crazy.
Yeah.
It's a bad habit that you have to not allow yourself to do anymore. You've given yourself permission to allow your focus to go there. And you have to say no more. And I would tell everybody in your world, I don't want to hear nothing about that anymore. That is not my world. My world is peace, love, joy, and happiness. And those people do not represent that. So I want them removed from me. And if anybody in my life cannot respect that, and you want to keep sending me screen caps and things like this, then I will block your ass so that I can protect my peace. You understand that?
Yeah.
He loves the football pictures, just so you know. Loves the football pictures, but he's going to that football. Was that his football?
It was actually one of his friends' footballs, but it was like in a flower arrangement. So I guess like the friend's football that it belonged to, his mom made a flower arrangement and used her son, who was his friend's football, and put like his team on that football. So I use it for all the pictures.
Or something written on it.
Yeah.
So he knows. And see, I love that because those are details that I could not know. He's with you. He's like, baby steps, babe, baby steps, baby steps. You are getting there. This too shall pass. If you have to write that on your wall, if you have to write that all over your house, whenever you're going through a negative experience, no matter what you're going through, you just remember, this too shall pass. This is just going to be a memory in a little while, in a few minutes. I tell myself that every time I'm pumping gas and it's like freezing cold and you're like, and you know, in that moment, it just feels like this is taking forever. You're like, oh my God, picturing myself in a hot room with like sunshine, bikinis and beaches. And it does help, doesn't it? Next thing you know, you're done, you get back in your car, you move on. Focus your thoughts moving forward. You're doing a really good job. And you're doing better than you think you are. And he's like, deep breath, this too shall pass. He's thanking you for everything that you did for him. And I think that's pretty funny that he was there. Like the minute that I got up, I started seeing 127 throughout my entire day. And I'm like, all right, Shane, why are you with me? And I was all confused. I'm like, oh yeah, it's your birthday. I guess that's why you're with me today too. Wanting me to let you know he's around. And I sent you those screen caps, the 127 screen caps that were going on, right? That was just insane. Insane.
Yeah, when I was on his, like on the lantern, I was like writing his name. And then my friend, like I tapped on my phone because we were like checking what time it was because her boyfriend was going to drive us home. And so I'm like writing his name on the lantern. And then I like look what time it is. And it was 10:27. Like as I was writing his name.
Because you understand that language, he speaks it to you all the time, but you know he's developing your vocabulary, right? Your vocabulary is getting bigger every day. And what I mean by that is he's teaching you new things that are him, new synchronicity, new little symbols and stuff that you are learning to identify and look up when you get it. When you see a coyote, when you see a wolf, you look it up. When you see that bird or that cardinal or whatever it is, you look it up and you say, what is the message of this? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh. He's pulling his energy back. Oh, that's interesting, kind of. He's pulling his energy back, and then your grandmother steps forward as well, and they handed you, you have your license already, so I don't know what that means. Why are they talking about your license? Do you need to get it renewed or something?
No, I'm doing my G test.
When?
In the summer.
Oh, this is
because it keeps getting pushed because of the COVID.
That's what I'm talking about, or that's what they're talking about. So they're telling you to just ask them for help, write that down, thank them for helping you and lining that up for you, and then I think it's going to happen sooner than you're expecting.
Okay.
We love you so much. And your grandmother is like thankful for the way that you and your mom have found some healing together and that you guys are coming back together. She's really proud of you guys. She's really proud of you for being able to open your heart and to be able to, what is that word I'm looking for here? Oh, okay. So I'm trying to find the way to put this. I feel like because of what your mom has been through, she's a little bit fragile right now. And the way that you have been loving her and the way that you have been loving your children and yourself, you are teaching her how to love in a way that she just didn't even know before. And your grandmother is so extraordinarily proud of you for that. And she's like, isn't that neat how sometimes it's the moms that teach the kids and sometimes it's the kids that teach the moms. And she's just so glad that the two of you are together. She's talking about Mother's Day, and I know you have a brother over here, and she said, just give him time. This too will pass. This too will pass. You know your brother loves you. You know he loves those kids. He will be back. to spend time with those kids. They're all around you. I hope that helps, honey.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. Last thing, as he's pulling back, he said, get the shirt. And I'm seeing writing on it. What does that mean? Are you thinking of getting a shirt with his picture or with his writing, or what is that? Get the shirt.
Well, no, there was like a shirt that I liked on like a website, and it's been like in my son's hand. It's been in the like shopping cart, for a while. And I only just like paid for it today. I was finally like, okay, I'm gonna get it because it's cute. Because it has like a cute little saying on it. Like
That's
it's white
what
with
he's
a cute little
like pointing
quote.
to. So that's a very specific, again, validation. And this is what I love. Even if I know you and I talk to you every day, when I read for you, the dead will pull out things that I don't know so that you know he was with you at that exact moment. It was him telling you, get the shirt. You're going to look beautiful in it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he loves you so much, honey. I hope that was helpful.
Yeah. Do these go on YouTube after still?
Yes, this one will. Yes.
Okay, good. Okay, good.
All right.
you.
And hello, Wanda. It's good to see you here again. But we are just closing down now. So I will see you guys all again on Tuesday. Oh, and I do want to say about the tarot cards. I didn't get to the tarot cards yet because my week has been so absolutely crazy. But I will be doing a big live tarot card on Tuesday afternoon. So I will see you guys all then. Take care.